Hi friends, and welcome to this 20-minute advanced yoga flow to level up your yoga practice. Now, as the title suggests, this is quite an advanced flow where we will be challenging our strength as well as our flexibility. Throughout the flow, I will have a few modifications that I will display in the top screen. So if you need to take those today, please do so. Remember, be kind and patient with your bodies. Yoga is a journey, it is not a destination. But with time and with dedicated practice, you will achieve your yoga goals. With that said, grab your mat, grab your water, and let's do it. All right, guys, we're going to start today's flow standing at the top of our mats in Tadasana, rooting down through all four corners of the feet, tucking the tailbone under and dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Let's take a deep breath in, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands to your heart center in prayer. Close the eyes and just take a few moments to connect with your breath. Feel the energy run through your body with every breath. Very nice, just finding that stillness, channeling that energy and that strength that is always present within you. Maybe noticing the slight vibrations between your palms, between your fingertips. Very good. In your own time, slowly open your eyes, take in your surroundings with a soft gaze. And then on your next inhale, release the hands and reach them all the way to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down to the floor, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, bend the knees and step into plank. Take chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Looking to the top of the mat, bending both knees and hop. Release into forward fold. And this time go ahead and walk out your knees. So pedaling them down one at a time. Going a bit deeper into the hamstrings. Very nice. And then staying with your right knee bent, your left leg is extended, right fingertips or palm is grounded as the left arm lifts on up into our twisted forward fold. See if you can turn your gaze up towards those fingertips. If not, just keep it down towards the mat. Breathe. Very good. And then bring your hand back down to the mat. Go ahead and bend both knees and then step the left foot back to about the midway of your mat. And then inhale, open up, warrior one stance. Bend into that front knee, hips are square. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, interlacing them behind your back. Open the shoulders. We're then going to bend and you're aiming to touch that right shoulder to your knee. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Very good. One more time. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, bend. Right shoulder to your right knee, lifting those hands as high as you can. So enjoying a good shoulder stretch here. Very good. And then release the hands to frame the foot. Pivot the back knee, pivot your back toes, and then step back into one-legged plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale, the right leg comes up, three-legged dog. Bending the knee and stepping in between your hands, ground the back heel. Inhale, open the arms up into warrior two. Bend a little low. Beautiful. Arms, one long line of energy. Shoulders away from the ears. And then reach forward, flipping the front palm, and come back into your peaceful warrior. Stay here, or option to come up onto the toes, bend into that front knee. Very good. Go ahead and release the heel to the mat. And then bring the arms all the way down, opening into extended side angle. See if you can look up to the tops of those fingers. Very good. Now you can stay here, or you have the option to take a bind by bringing that bottom hand underneath your right leg, and then see if you can bend that top elbow and interlace your hands behind your back and look up towards the ceiling. Opening up through that left shoulder, so try not to sink down and round. Think about lifting the chest. Very good. Inhale. And exhale. Now you can stay here, or option to extend that front leg. Quite challenging this, so just see how your body responds. Very good. Take the modification if you need to today. Don't worry if you cannot do this today. Over time and with practice, I promise you will see improvement. Very good. Hold. And then bend that front knee again. You're going to release the bind if you're in it, and bring the hands round to frame your front foot, runner's lunge. In a moment, we're going to shift our weight onto that front leg, and we're going to come into our standing split pose. So do modify. If you want to skip this pose, that's absolutely fine as well. So let's shift our weight forward, and coming up onto the fingertips, start to reach that top leg all the way to the sky, and then see if you can grab onto the ankle and allow the forehead to come down towards your feet, just towards your foot, sorry. Deep stretch here. And then slowly release the top leg. You're going to bend that supported knee, drop the foot down. Inhale, lift and open into extended high lunge. Release the hands. Step back into plank or one-legged plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, roll back. Downward facing dog. Tailbone pointing to the sky. Very nice. And then you're going to bend the knees, and instead of hopping to the front, you're going to do a wide hop to the middle of your mat. Bring the tailbone down and come into your goddess squat. Hands in prayer. Elbows are pressing those knees away from each other. Holding here. Deep breaths in. And long exhale out. Very good. Now you can stay here, or you have the option to take a twist by bringing your left hand down to the mat, right arm reaches up. And then simply switch, so bringing the right hand down, left arm reaches up to the sky. And then come back into your goddess squat one more time, palms together. Very good. Let's release the hands now to the floor and slowly start to extend the legs, extend the knees, and then heel toe your feet so they're about hip width apart. Now you can either stay here, hang out in your forward fold, or if you want, you can try the crow pose with me by bringing your hands down onto the ground. You're going to bend the knees and you're going to bring them into your armpits, and then you're going to shift your weight, lifting one foot at a time. Gaze forward, and then either step back into plank, or maybe you can push into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Let's look to the top of the mat, bending the knees, and take a hop. Release into forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bend the knees and slowly roll up for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Let's pedal out those knees one more time. Very good. Really getting into the back of those legs. And then staying with your left knee bent, left fingertips or palm is grounded as the right arm lifts up, twisted forward fold. And go ahead and release the hand back down to the mat, bending both knees, this time stepping your right foot to the middle of your mat. Open your arms up, warrior one. Release the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, open the chest, inhale. Exhale, bring the shoulder to the knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, bend. Holding here. Lifting those wrists as high as you can so you're getting deeper into the shoulders. Very good. And then release the hands to frame the foot. Pivot the back foot and step back into one-legged plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale now as the left leg reaches up. Three-legged dog. Bending that top knee and then stepping in between your hands. Ground the back heel. Inhale as you cartwheel the arms up. Warrior two pose. Shoulders away from the ears. Arms are strong. Bend into that front knee. And then reach forward, flip the palm, release into peaceful warrior. Option to come up onto the ball of those toes. Very good. Ground the heel and then release your arms coming down into your extended side angle. Now you're either going to stay here or you have the option to bind by bringing that bottom hand underneath your leg and then bend the top elbow, interlacing your fingers behind your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very good. Stay here or option to extend that front leg. Beautiful. This is like our pyramid pose with a bind. And again, don't worry if you're not here today. Just stay in your extended side angle. Remembering to open up through that top shoulder. And if you're in that extension, go ahead and bend back into your knee. Release your bind. Hands come round to frame the foot. And we're going to shift our weight onto that front leg, doing our standing split. Now remember, you can skip this pose if you want. Otherwise, you're going to kick up, come onto that leg. Fingertips are grounded. And then start to lift that leg as high as you can. Maybe grab onto the ankle and hold. Reaching that top toe as high as you can today. Just do your best. And then releasing the hands, bending that top knee, drop that leg down. Inhale, open up, extended high lunge. Exhale, release, step it into your one-legged plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, bend the knees, press it back into a quick child's pose. Very good, just stretching out the arms for a second. Lovely. Maybe give yourself a little wiggle. This is intense, it's hard, so stay with me. You're doing incredibly well. Now, my next position is something I'm going to throw in for those who are a little bit more advanced, which is our headstand. Now, if you're not confident with your headstand, or you've never done it before, just chill, stay here in your child's pose, and you can watch me as I demonstrate how to get into one. If you are confident in your headstands, then come and follow along with me. So coming into all fours, you're going to bring the elbows onto the mat, interlacing the fingers, maybe bring the pinkies out, and then aim to get the crown of your head onto the mat. You're going to have to excuse my t-shirt here. And then bringing your weight onto your elbows, into your forearms, you're going to tuck the back toes and lift. Start to walk your feet towards your body so you feel that weight shift onto your shoulders. And then tuck one knee in. And then when you're ready, you're going to do a little bunny hop. Come into your tuck. And then extend your legs up to the sky. If you're happy and confident in your headstand, maybe you want to play around with the legs, maybe take stag legs. Make some shapes. Come back into standing. Maybe take it to the other side. Well done. And then slowly to come out. Come back into your tuck. Release one foot, then the other. Release the knees, and then come into child's pose. Take a moment to breathe here. Just don't come up too quickly if you've been in your headstand. You just need the blood to rush in the opposite direction. We don't want to be having any head rushes. Very good. And then slowly start to come on up, back into kneeling position. Well done, guys. I'm so proud of you. You were able to do the whole flow, then congratulations. It's not easy. For those of you who are looking to advance your practice, keep going and you will get there with every time you do this flow. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day and namaste.